Hi everybody, I'm Debbie Sorrentino. I'm the instructor for this class, so welcome to Visual Basic Programming. Many of you are coming from Computer Science 1 and or Computer Science 2, where you guys program on a console app, which is a black box that pops up with your output. So I think that you'll find Visual Basic a little bit more interesting because you get to work with a graphical user interface and create forms and work on some event-driven programming. So a lot of students tend to like that. I'm going to start off in this video just showing you a little bit about how to navigate our course. So that's where we're going to begin here. This is the home page where you'll land when you enter our course. You can always get back there by clicking on the home page here. Here you'll always have the most recent announcements. It's just a one-line announcement, so if you want to see all the announcements, you can always come over here and click on Course Announcements, and then you'll see all of the course announcements from our course to make sure you didn't miss anything. Here's a link to T-Wolf's email. Please keep in mind that this is an online course, so the only way that I have to communicate with you is by email. So if I need to ask you a question or I have a concern with one of your submissions, I'm going to email you. So it's imperative that you're checking your T-Wolf's email 3 to 4 times per week for this course. And let's see. The other thing that we have on our homepage is Starfish. This is a new early alert system that's being used at Niagara County Community College. It's only a pilot though, so it's for nursing students, culinary students, and if you are a completely online student, you will also be part of this project. So if you're only taking online classes, you will probably want to click on this Get Started flyer and watch the video regarding Starfish. Down here you'll see a link to lynda.com, and CCC students have free access to lynda.com, and there's a lot of tutorials out there that can help you in all kinds of different technology related fields, but there are some out there with for Visual Basic, so you might find that helpful. And here we have all of the policies. You know, the integrity policy, attendance policy for online courses, you know, netiquette. You can kind of go through these if there's any here that you're interested in. All right, so to start the course, you click on the Start Here link, and this explains to you what you need to do. If you are new to Blackboard, many of you have probably used Blackboard in an online course or a previous course at NCCC, but if you are new, you can go to the NCCC e-learning student orientation, and that's located right here on this tab. It's a good idea to go through there to get some tips and tricks to kind of help make your navigation of the course a little bit easier. So I recommend that you do that if you need to. Okay, and then you know, I'll let you go through here, but then you're going to move on to the course information documents. These are important. You need to really go through these sequentially, one document after the other. If you have any questions along the way, you can ask. In fact, at the very end, in your next step documents, I do ask you to send me an email. So if you have any questions, you can ask at that time. I'm not going to read all of these. You should, but I'm going to bring to your attention some of them. So here's just a welcome document. This is the video that you're watching right now. This is my contact information and my logon schedule. The best way to contact me is through email. I'm very good about responding to students in my online class in a timely fashion. I'm online quite a bit Monday through Friday. You can generally expect a response from me within 24 hours if you send it to me on a weekday. If it's over the weekend, I may get back to you during the weekend sometimes if I don't have a lot going on. Otherwise, you'll always hear back from me on Monday. Even though you're an online student, you can always come see me in my office hours, so I have them listed here for you. If you'd like to come and talk to me about the course or any concerns or any questions, or if you need help with a project. Here I have the textbook information. There's a number of different ways that you can purchase the information for this course. I am mindful of trying to get the most reasonably priced solution for you. I have one son that just finished college and another one that's a college sophomore, so I know how expensive textbooks can be. But this is the book you need, and in addition, you have to have access to the companion website because it has a lot of videos that we'll be using in this course. So you can purchase this book any place you can find it. A lot of times there'll be a code right in it for the companion books website. If somebody has already used the code, you can always purchase it for $24. So you'll see I have different options here. You can buy it or rent it through the college bookstore. Here's all the prices, and here's the link. There's an e-textbook option from Pearson. And you can go on Amazon even if you want. I mean, I found the textbook on Amazon for $17.98. I don't know if it has a code in it. If it does, that would be great. If it doesn't, it would just be an additional $24 for the companion website. Some of the things you'll be seeing, if you search for this, you might see something about my programming lab. I don't use my programming lab with this course, so you don't need to have that code. I know we do use it for our CPS 120 and 130 courses. If you find the book and you have any questions, let me know. You do need to have the 7th edition. We'll also be using Microsoft Visual Studio Community 2017, and in the first module, I'll give you all the instructions that you need to download that. Okay, so you can read through this. This is the course syllabus information, a description of the course, the student learning outcomes, and the modules that we'll be covering. This is very important, our course schedule or calendar. If you have taken an online course before, you do know that there are specific due dates. It's not a work at your own pace course. If you're new to online learning, that's important for you to know right away. So a lot of times when we provide Word documents, they'd also like us to provide a PDF, so I've done that here in the syllabus and down here for the course schedule. So, if we click on the course schedule, this is a full course schedule for the whole entire semester, including all the due dates. So I tried to keep activities due on the same day. Any discussions are going to be due on Friday. Assignments will be due on Mondays. Projects will be due on Wednesdays. And you'll have 48 hours in which to take the test. So the test will be open both Tuesday and Wednesday, and you have to pick a time during those 2 days in which to take it. The test dates here are listed. You have to take the test on these dates. There's really no makeup test if you forget to take a test or you just don't take a test. So these dates are important. Put them in your calendar now. If you do have a conflict with these dates, something happens during the semester and you can't take a test on those 2 dates, as long as you notify me beforehand, before the test opens, I will be happy to make arrangements with you. You can't notify me 2 days after the test closed and, oh, hey, I forgot. That's not a legitimate excuse. So please make sure that, if you want to print this, take a picture of it, put the due dates in your calendar, whatever you want to do. Very important information. Here's the course grading policy, and you can see 40% of the grade will be based on projects, 40% will be based on our 4 tests, 15% on assignments, 4% on discussions, and 1% on the course feedback survey. And as we start going through the semester, before your first project, I'll talk more about projects. Before the first test, I'll talk more about tests, etc. Okay, so please read through the course expectations, disability disclosure, this academic integrity. It's a little 1-question quiz. It has to be completed in order for you to take this course. They base things like census and attendance on your participation in this, so please make sure that you do that. Very important information on policy and copying work. Please make sure you read that and then your next steps. So I'll let you read this, but in your next steps, you need to send me an email. It'll tell you that on August 30th, the first module will open, and you'll come over to learning modules in order to start that first module. And I'll post an announcement to that effect as well. There's also a calendar link. So all of the due dates for the course, we move into September so you can see some due dates, are also listed on our course calendar. So in the course information, you have a document with that information, and you can also use the course calendar as well. So here's your link to send me email. Here's the course announcements. Anybody who's using Starfish, here's a link with that, but that's not for everyone. I'm very good about keeping your grades up to date, so if you want to know where you stand, you just click on the My Grades link and it will tell you. I don't have any grades, so you won't see anything here right now. All right, there's some resources here for you, how to configure your T-Wolves email so that you can send it to another email address, maybe one that you use on your phone. That's up to you. And this is something new that e-learning has included on study strategies. E-learning student support, any questions, concerns with Blackboard. Christina is very responsive, and she's there to help you, so you can always contact her if you'd like, or you can contact the Open SUNY Help Desk. These are more technical in nature if you're having problems with Blackboard. And then there's a link to Blackboard Help where you can find out more about participating in discussions and all kinds of things if you have questions on them. Okay, so welcome to class. On Wednesday, after you go through all these documents, this will be open on Wednesday. The first learning module, we're going to start off slow. I know it's going to take everybody, well, not too slow, but get your course materials as soon as you can so that we can get in and start doing work in this course. So again, contact me if you have any questions, if you have any concerns. And as we get into the modules, you can't see anything now, but I have them hidden. You'll see here, these are all of our modules. Once I open a module, there'll also be a video inside that module, which will help you navigate that particular module and any assignments and things that you have to be aware of. Okay? Well, have a great semester, and don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions or concerns.